Welcome back to Let's Play, or the Pit Plays, King Arthur, the tactical role-playing wargame, total war of many killing. I am setting Sir K to do a bit of diplomacy. I failed last time I tried, but this time I have gold. I can actually trade. He really wants the gold though. Artifacts he's just sort of met about. I don't have any brides to trade, so more bar on the right side. There's a bar on the right side. Oh, so treason, recruitment. Like that, treason, recruitment. So if I say 7,000, 7,000 should be nice. So treason, I make a deal with him. If he attacks the Christian prince, I'll reward him with a noble title after I have conquered the stronghold. Or recruitment, I make a deal with him. I pay him a good sum for his warriors. If they join my army to fight against our Christian foes, I promise that I will govern the stronghold as befits the believers of the old faith. Some units join my warriors. Welsh infantry and Springborn. Ooh. Morality Sealy, but I recruit. I now recruited a guy apparently. One sec. Round table. So I now have Sir Balan. I believed I recruited someone, but what do I know? My morality is going up. I now have farmlands, +1 food productivity. Still no new units. Springborn, Autumn Breed. Spells, still just the one spell there. Chronicle. I have chronicles, I have objectives, so the cursed sword. Purify the cursed sword either with the Christians in Kent or the Druids in Gloucester. I'll do it with the Druids because I'm a believer in the old faith. Paganism! Haha! I have nothing against the Christians, but
yes, my king.
One sec, so what's my current objective in regards to the heir of Vicinium? I think I'm going to need more men in before I actually go to wherever. So Bryn, what's that? Nice, but not what I want. So where am I supposed to be taking over? I'm supposed to be getting myself a stronghold. Give me the map of Britannia. Norfolk, Wessex, Kent, Mercia, Logres, Norgales. So I need to take... Yes, I'm a very Britain person. I'm British. Can't you tell? No. Objectives. Heir of Vicinium. So I need to conquer Vicinium. Can I have a location to Powys and conquer Vicinium? Where's Powys? Powys? There's Norgales. Oh, there. So I'd have to take on... Oh my god. Oh, that's horrible. Oh, I'm definitely going to need to have him retreat back to...
On my way.
Home. As for you, you can't do anything.
Yes, my liege.
You... No.
Yes, my liege.
You can fill up your ranks. Oh, you have light cavalry, you have your sentinels. Yeomen. What are yeomen? What are they good for? I think they're a better version of footmen, aren't they? So... looks... Is he supposed to have a white face? He looks evil. Attacks of foot soldiers and a countermeasure against cavalry charges. Footmen. If I can see. Primarily with small arms, the massive all armies plain but efficient warriors. What's the difference between Briton archers and... whatchamacallit then? Oh, what's that? Strong from heights, weak versus knights, weak versus units with shields and heavy armour. Tut tut. Britons realised they needed some archers who are trained in the art of melee. So you get them, they just happen to be able to fight melee, whereas these guys... simple bows, simple arrows, they're disposable. Briton cavalry. Now that's what I'm talking about. Devoted horsemen ride out into the hidden corners of Britannia to bring back rumours. Battles their excellent armour and all that. Gives them protection, but it does slow them down. But yeomen. I like yeomen. I want to have some yeomen. Because they yo at me. Yo! And... yeah, see, you have more archery and do more damage as a result. The whole point of archers is to not get involved in combat. I pull you back. And I can only get footmen from there. Enter. Sir Bran. King Cenric, seeing the growing armies of King Arthur, sent an envoy with some armed warriors. The king offers his loyalty, although the price he asks is far from modest. Oh dear.
There are giants in the woods of Britannia, and now they have kidnapped the son of the King of Somerset. Will you risk the life of your warriors and send them to the woods to rescue the heir? The reward is huge. The ruler of the province would become your vassal.
I do like the sound of that. Where is it? The heir. Since miraculous events of last year, the monsters of legend have returned to Britannia. First came the fearsome tales of creatures long thought to be gone, and now the fiends have bared their teeth and begun to ravage the countryside. The southern woods of Britannia are plagued by giants who have found refuge there among the colossal trees. They have formed small tribes and shamelessly begun to steal sheep. However, this was the first time that they have attacked innocents. Their bad luck was that they kidnapped the eldest son of Bertram of Somerset. King Bertram has asked you to ask the help of you and your knights at a round table. The reward is huge. If you rescue the prince, King Bertram will become your vassal. I do like the sound of that. See, if I'd gone with the tyrannical approach, I'd have an extra quest. Sure, that would go well. If I send... right, you...
Yes, my lord.
Go there. I should still have you. Can start heading up here, I think.
On my way.
Oh, hold on. What's that? Chance of battle. Oh, there is it has a chance of battle, not actual guarantee
Yes,
of
my
battle.
lord.
I'll check that out then. Save it first. Chance of battle. Oops. Chance of battle without cap. collapse. Oh, can't even write that. There we go. It's only a 50-50 chance of battle.
On my way.
It so happens that once that Prince Bedver, eldest son of the King of Somerset, went hunting with a small band of men into the forest where he was kidnapped. Bloody bloody blah. Begin. I ride with my faithful soldiers until I reach the heart of the forest where the giants live. It is one of the primeval woods of Britannia, a dark and dangerous place, and the soldiers whisper fearfully about the gods living among the trees. Just move in there. After a few days of marching, I reach a village. It is immediately obvious that something is amiss here, as there is not a soul on the streets. Many houses have their doors bashed in, and some have even collapsed. I find signs of a battle. I'm going to search for survivors. I'm a nice man. I'm nice, me. I search the houses thoroughly and find a group of scared villagers hiding in a barn. One of them tells me that a group of giants attacked the village and took with them anyone who didn't manage to escape. Do you know where the giants' camp is? Pardon me. He tells me that they dare not even go to the next village. They are so afraid of running into the giants. However, there is a forest ranger living nearby, and he might know where these monsters set up camp. I'll examine the signs outside. I examine some of the signs of battle. This is obviously the work of giants. Only they are capable of such destruction. Tracks, ranger. On the way to the ranger's cabin, I suddenly hear loud grunting noises from beside the road. As I sneak closer, I see two giants in a clearing eating some kind of food. You see no humans with them. I'll tell them to surrender. I have my men surround the clearing and stand before the giants with my retinue. They grab their weapons immediately, but seeing they are outnumbered, they don't attack. Serve me. Two giants accept your terms. They grudgingly tell you that they know nothing about the other giants. They have no idea where they are. Your men don't take heartily to the company of the new allies, but like good soldiers, none of them questions the wisdom of your decision. I'll continue on. Following the ranger's directions, I find the ranger's cabin easily. I'm following the ranger's directions, did I say? Oops. Apparently he was lucky enough not to be found by the giants. He is chopping wood when you arrive. When he sees you, he stops working and greets you. The villagers said you might know where the giants' camp is. Yes, I did see them during my walks. Their camp is at the ruins of the old tower. They are huge, fearsome creatures. I dared not get too close, but I did see the kidnapped humans. The giants are forcing them to rebuild their tower. Can you lead me to them? The ranger is very happy. Yeah, he's very happy. The ranger is happy to lead me to the camp, hoping I would drive the monsters out of these lands. Already from afar I can see lots of captured humans working on the reconstruction of the tower. The prince must be somewhere here too. I'll try to bargain. Giant's leader is a mean-looking, enormous creature capable of pulverizing a human with a single blow. You tell him you come for the prince, me being chieftain of me Falcon, the leader growls, and me willing to let out a prince for 2,000 soldiers. Well, I don't have that much gold. Oops. Is there any other way? I'm sorry, I still can't do this. The leader of the giant stands there for a while, scratching his enormous chin. Right, he growls finally with a mischievous grin. You'll pay 1,000 goldies, but help me build the walls of my camp, yes? I'll give you prisoner prince. You know, I won't pay you anything. I don't have the money.
Attack!
Oh god. I have Welsh infantry. I have Welsh infantry? When did they join? Right, to battle. I am not going to survive. One sec. What can I know? Does it not let me examine? There we go. They have pretty damn good defense. Don't have any archers. Oh, I have archers, just not. Oh my god. Oh, I'm gonna die. Painful, miserable death. I'm not gonna survive this. Right, spearman. You get out in front.
Infantry! 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 Infantry!
Oh dear. Probably should head up for the hill, but I don't think I'd be able to reach it in time. Giants, they're good, they're powerful. They're sprinting. How many men am I going to lose? You're tougher than the Welsh infantry.
Archers!
I'm sure the wargs there would be coming out first.
Infantry!
Is that really my only group of spearmen?
Infantry! 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 Attack!
Right. Too many giants is my problem. Wait.
Infantry! Attack! Archers! Fire! Infantry! Attack! Infantry!
Come on, kill those wargs. Could you please start shooting the giants? There's 3 giants to a group, that's what annoys me.
Infantry! Infantry! Attack! Attack! Infantry! Attack! Infantry!
Yeah. Need to learn what giants are particularly weak against. I've lost a unit, haven't I? I can't remember how many units I had. So you've still got a giant there, fight the giant! Won't let me fight that giant. It's bedlam! And I've lost Sir Kay! Yeah. I'm not going to do that, because I failed. Miserably. Let's not try that. Not until I have gold. Load. Chance of battle. Now?
Yes, my liege.
Yes, okay. You need to get to town.
On my way.
Then come summer or what have you, I can worry about giving you some more men. Is there a chance of battle with that one? No. And no. So it happens. Only druids might be able to remove the magic. Yep, so if I now go end turn. It is now autumn. Recruitment's complete.
Ready to serve.
Sir Balan, eh? Balani, eh? Which one was he there? Oh, it was King Semric, wasn't it? What does King Semric want? Wasn't King Semric this one? No, that was King Bertram of Winchester. Nice, Winchester. So, you're Somerset, aren't you? I'll go see what you want. Not like I have a choice. King Arthur's armies can pass through King Semric's lands unharmed for the next 3 years. I don't have gold or anything. So if I just move you out of land in case they being there provokes an attack.
Yes, my lord.
I want you to help go to break the curse.
On my way.
Oh, Virokanum, or whatever. So it happened that the cursed sword of Sir Balin came into your possession. The curse is yada yada yada. Only the druids might be able to remove the harmful magic. In the darkest reaches of the wood, you meet the congregation of the druids. The leader listens to you politely. It won't be easy, he says. In the heart of the forest there is a crystal tower. There lives a woman of the Sidde, or Seed, or however you pronounce it. Sidde, I'm going to call it until someone points out what it's actually pronounced as, and I actually remember it. A powerful enchantress. She could help you. Is there anything else I should do? You want the weapon to remain as powerful as ever, but without the harmful effects of the curse? So you have to find the swordsmith who can make you a silver duplicate that will absorb the evil lifted from the sword. Such a smith lives near the village. Anything else? The druid smiles. A good deed deserves a good deed, he tells you about a group of devoted monks who are building an abbey near the sacred grove of the druids. You have to persuade these people to leave. If you complete all these tasks, we'll meet at the Ring of Stones. I'll go to the builders at the abbey first. He's right, a good deed does deserve one in turn. Not far from the old wood on a hill, you see the skeleton of a tower covered in scaffolding and a rough camp for the builders. Guarded by knights in white robes, monks and craftsmen are gathered around an old priest. The old man must be the leader. I'll speak with their leader. You meet an old priest and 2 knights, both clad in white. You apologetically explain the situation. Disturbing the sacred grove of the druids will sow the seed of new conflict that would result only in war. You say, leave in peace now and build your abbey somewhere else. Trying to find out why they came, I think. The local lord is a friend of the druids and he dislikes your presence here. Why did you come here? Refugees from this place came to our monastery and told us about the soldiers who sent them away. We came here to find the rest of these people and build a new home for them. I'll offer them a place on my land. The old monk gathers his people to leave the abbey and move to their new home. The other druid watches the procession sadly. As long as we don't have one king of the old faith, these incidents will occur again. He promises a just reward for what you have done. Yeah, well, I am of the old faith, but I can't exactly do much without becoming tyrannical. I'll go to the village and find the weaponsmith. I find the village at the edge of the forest. Judging by the small church that stands abandoned and empty, the locals have turned their backs on Christianity. When you ask about the famous swordsmith who creates the enchanted weapons, the villagers gladly show you the way. Oh, I need gold! And I can't actually press escape and load. Probably fight the giant knowing me. But he asks, Smith knows everything about the forgotten methods of forging magical steel. He will make you the silver weapon, but he asks for 2,000 gold or the same amount of food for the village. I can actually do that. Or, if you are very brave, you can bring him dragon bones from the wood, but beware the giant. I have plenty of food to spare, but I also don't mind fighting going in and finding the bones. Knowing me, the bones would actually come in very handy. It would be something like, I don't know, an extra something or other. I don't know. I'll fight the giant. When the tides of wonders returned, it washed up ancient things out of the earth like these colossal dragon bones in the forest. The empty ribcage is huge and unnatural. As the monster that uses it as its lair, one of the Formonians, a beastly giant, as the monster, I think that's a grammar hiccup, or I'm just going senile. I'll fight this ugly beast. The Fomorians are creatures of the darkest tales. This once noble race has returned to a shadow of its former self. This one isn't as strong as you thought. It's still a worthy opponent though, and it takes a long time to defeat him in a duel, and you suffer grave wounds. I'll shatter a large bone into small pieces and take it to the weaponsmith. Weaponsmith nods and begins to work. His chant and the clang of the hammer soon makes you feel as though you're in a dream. You lose track of the time. Something magical is working here, and when I finally have the silver sword, I can't feel anything but wonder. If you have finished all your tasks, we can go to the Ring of Stones. I'll go to the Enchantress first. Only option I have. When I am lost in the forest, the shadows seem to deepen. I find the Crystal Tower. The woman waiting for me is beautiful, but not human at all, so she's an elf. I greet her and tell her about the cursed sword. Defeat me in a duel and I'll help, or leave some of your men to serve me. Fight a duel. It's not an ordinary duel. She calls upon the sunlight shattered on the crystals of her tower and uses the light shards as daggers. But you get close enough to reach her with cold steel. She accepts defeat without emotion, says that she'll go to the standing stones. I have done everything, so go to the standing stones. Standing stones, except it's not Stonehenge. I would have thought something like that would be more famous, the more famous option, Stonehenge. Standing stones emanate the cold aroma of magic. The druids are gathered in the shadows and stare at the enchantress who is suddenly there, as though she walked out of thin air. They seem glad to see her there. The sword is laying in the grass. You nod to the gathering. Begin. Engage. The druids begin to chant. The Sidae begins a silent song, but it drowns out their voices. The sword trembles as though it were alive, and blackness oozes out of the steel. Then it's over. The chant stops. The Sidae disappears as if she had never been there. The curse is broken. I get +1 point to the old faith. Yay! Sword of the Pendragon. And I have no idea what the Sword of the Pendragon does, but hey. I finish. So, if I look at you, Sword of the Pendragon. +2 fight, +2 leadership, and +2 level to cleave skill. That would actually be good for the other guy. I'm going to have you head back down then. If I just have you start heading back.
On my way.
Morality. Look at that. I'm getting there. Unit, still just a yeoman. I'm getting there. The air, I can't do that just yet. Right, who else is there? There's you.
Yes, my lord.
Sir Balan. If you actually go up to meet with King Mark. Oh, you're Sir Gareth, aren't you?